Able. Miss Tia,
Okay.
first of all, give your full name, and then Mr. Randy, give your name, and then tell us about your group.
All right. My name.
That's your mic.
My name is Tia Miller, and I am a lead organizer for ABLE, which stands for Advocacy Based on Lived Experience. And Randy, you want to tell your name?
Randy Stone. I have just joined ABLE, and it's a pretty good group.
Randy big. Randy been working out, ain't he, man? See, I'm a little bit scared of Randy, man. Randy, hey, how you doing, man? Make yourself at home. You know what I'm saying? Big old arms like that, man. My fault, Randy. I just lost. You know what I'm saying? Randy look like he'll grab somebody. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, T. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So, ABLE was started on March the 12th of 2023 by our founder, Marcus Jackson. And it was actually thought of back in 1986 while he was incarcerated. So
Marcus was incarcerated and created the program ABLE.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And we come from several. We started with with different partnering with different organizations and being a part of different organizations. I started the work in 2018, I believe, as a volunteer. But when I started trying to bring my people in, and when I say my people, I mean people that have been impacted by the justice system. It felt like a good fit for me, but it didn't feel like a good fit for them. So I was extremely excited when this opportunity came.
Yes, ma'am.
So our mission is to build and foster relationships of trust amongst Kentuckians with lived experience.
So you deal a lot with people who are trying to get back in the system and vote again.
Yes.
Yeah. So, okay.
Yes. Our North Star is voting rights for everyone who has served their time.
Okay.
So back in 2019, Governor Beshear gave some people their voting rights back, but it's been really cumbersome working through the ins and outs of it. So what we are trying to do is get a constitutional amendment passed, because with a bill, when another governor comes in, they can change that bill. But Kentucky's constitution has not been changed regarding people with felonies in their past and voting since the 1800s.
Okay. So you're working on that bill. What are some ways that people can get involved? And then I'm just thinking off the top of my head, don't we have a convicted felon as president right now? So what the hell are we talking about here, man? Give everybody their rights back. Give everybody their rights back. Let everybody vote.
Yeah. You had the right to vote.
Oh, my God. But what are some of the ways people can get involved? Because we have to change the laws.
Yes, we have to change the laws. So what we are doing is we have a Restore the Vote Kentucky. We are on social media. If you're on Facebook, it is Advocacy Based on Lived Experience, which is the name of our organization. You can also find us on Instagram. I believe we're on what used to be Twitter. I don't fool with that, though.
Okay.
So, and you can just raise awareness in your communities. You can join ABLE at able-ky.org. You can sign up for our newsletter so that when we have things coming to your city, you'll know about them from the newsletter and from our Facebook pages and things of that nature. And what we have to do is get this put on the ballot.
Okay.
And we have to do that by raising awareness.
So basically you create the campaign.
Yes.
Okay. For people who can't speak for themselves.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I like that. Now, what happens if you get it on the ballot, and then if the amendment is passed, what's the next step?
It's not what happens when we get it on the ballot. If we get it on the ballot, it's what happens when we get it on the ballot.
Okay.
When we get it on the ballot, then people will be able to vote on it. And different campaigns have shown that 68% of Kentuckians are in approval of it. And Kentucky is only one of 3 states that permanently disenfranchises people by shutting them out of voting. So once we get it on the ballot, we need people to vote on it so that we can change Kentucky's constitution. For the
Absolutely.
first time since the 1800s.
Wow, wow, wow. Now, Randy, I know you're a new member of ABLE. What's your thoughts on changing these laws?
Well, being impacted, a lot of people don't even feel that they vote count. When you are fighting for different changes. So, with us fighting for the change, and like I say, it people don't understand that they vote count.
Yeah. Were you one of the ones who had your rights restored so you can vote?
No, I haven't.
You're still working on that?
Yeah, I'm still working on that.
Okay. Well, I hope, wish you a lot of success with that, because across the board, I just think everybody should be able to vote. When and I used to say this in my campaign speeches when I ran for office back in '96, that the first thing they do is take away your voting rights. Voting is very, very important. We've been registering people to vote for over 20 years straight. Now, this year, our new campaign for Community Connections Group won't be to register more people. It'll be to get the people who already been registered to go vote.
Yeah.
And stop being so lazy. See, I think voting days, you should be off from work with pay. So everybody goes to vote, but they understand the people are not going to show up at the polls. So we get what we get. We get what we get.
But
We get what we get.
I'm one of them people got my voting rights restored by
Amen.
officer. Yeah, because I
Amen.
had a felony on my record, and when he did that, I sent the papers in, and I got my rights back. But
Can you believe that? He went in Walmart and took $200 worth of cupcakes. Cupcakes, man. Bruce.
wasn't no cupcake.
$200 worth of cupcakes. And didn't call me. He didn't call me till all the cupcakes was gone. You hear me?
They wasn't cupcakes. They was pink and lacy.
Oh, Lord. Now, Tia, don't listen to Bruce. Tia, if somebody wants to call you, is there a phone number where they can reach you?
Yes, I can be reached at 502-291-9482. And my email is tia@able-ky.org.
Okay. I think this is great work.
Yeah.
And I really commend you for doing it, because, man, there's so many of our people who
Was lost out.
who's lost out because they can't vote. And we need those votes back on the table.
Right.
We need those votes back on the table.
Absolutely. People don't understand that voting isn't just about voting for a person. Voting is about different things in your community, like how high wages are, how much you make at your job.
Everything we deal with.
Everything we deal with
Yeah,
is
price of groceries, everything, gasoline.
Everything.
Yeah, we all affected by your vote is very, very important.
Very important.
Very important. So give that information again. We got about 2.5 minutes.
Okay, it is 502-291-9482.
You can scan that.
Yes, you could, like I said,
Oh, that's for you.
you could follow us on Facebook. You could sign up for our email address. You could have conversations in your community. Please let us know if you want to help us do the work and get involved. I met Mr. Bruce when I was calling. We have an app that is comprised of the people that got their voting rights back.
Amen.
Whether
Good.
they're registered or not.
So is that where you got my number from?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I was wondering that.
That's good stuff.
Yep.
So it's working. The system's working.
Absolutely working.
The system is working.
The system is working.
Been impacted.
Yeah.
It comes on the dialer.
Okay.
Just automatically, just
Yeah.
put names.
Right.
Randy, you say whatever you want to say, because your arms are so big. You know what I'm saying? Whatever Randy says is what we're going to do. You know what I'm saying?
Let me keep saying.
Yeah, Randy. Whatever. I don't care what he says.
I'll agree to say
He's
yes,
very
sir.
soft-spoken. He's very soft-spoken, but he looks like he'll tear the whole station up. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for being here, Randy. You know what I'm saying?
I'll agree and say yes, sir.
Well, again, man, ABLE is out there working with people who need to have their rights restored. Please give them a call. And guys, it's been another great show. I want to thank you guys for being here.